Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. I am 25 years old, which is crazy to say. I just turned 25 in February and I'm still like processing that I'm 25 years old. But I am a mom of two. I'm about to actually have my third baby. You can see his little setup back here. We're actually going to be room sharing with him. So if you see the doors, that's because our room used to be a storage room. Like it was added on, like it used to be a garage and somebody made it a room before we moved here. So we have like an outside door and then we have the door to our kitchen. So that's why we have two doors right here. But the baby's stuff is going to be on this side. And I haven't really finished setting it up or cleaning, so I'm not filming over there yet. But I wanted to do a little 38-week pregnancy update. I have not done an update since 23 weeks, and I have been meaning to do an update. I just have had so much going on, and like we've had the stomach bug literally 3 times in the past few months, and it's been horrible. The second time was horrible for me. The first time I had it, but it wasn't that bad. Maybe around like 20 weeks I had it. And then we had it again on my birthday. So in February we had it, and that's when it was really bad for me. So I did not celebrate my birthday. We all got it super bad. And then Cohen actually had it like a couple weeks ago. We're not sure if he had the stomach bug or if he is allergic to milk, because he just threw up once, like a little bit of diarrhea, but like other than that he was fine. But then I had threw up the next day once as well, so I'm not sure if it was a stomach bug or like what that was, but yeah, so we've just been sick non-stop, plus the holidays. I just have not filmed. But today I was like, we're gonna film today because I'm 38 weeks and 5 days, I think 5 days. Yeah, Friday I'll be 39 weeks with baby number 3. And it's getting real, and I feel like I have nothing together. Like I still have a lot to get done. I just ordered another thing for his little mobile that goes on his crib. I didn't realize that you had to buy something for it to hang from. We just have the hanging part, so I had to order that so I can get his crib and stuff together. And then I want to hang up some shelves and a sign, and I'm debating on if I should put something back here, but I'm done rambling. I'm going to show you guys my belly. Second, I am wearing a dress, so you're just going to have to, I can't like literally show you my belly, but I'll show you how big I am. I'm 38 weeks pregnant. It's so crazy. I feel like it's gone by so fast, and I'm about to have 3 kids, and I'm a little scared. I'll go ahead and show you my bump real quick. Just like me sitting here. I'll probably do like a little montage video at the beginning or at some point, but I feel like a huge, well, 38-week baby. I'm not really sure where I'm going to start with this video. Kind of go over my birth plan and then just go from there. I'm wanting to do a VBAC, which is a vaginal birth after cesarean, which is kind of my goal, but I'm kind of mentally preparing for a C-section as well, because I do have a date placed for my C-section, because I just didn't want to go over 40 weeks, but it's 3 days before my due date, and it's the only day that like the doctor had that wasn't after 40 weeks, so I scheduled it couple days before my due date, and a part of me is kind of like okay with having a C-section at this point, but really what's bothering me about the C-section is that 1, it's a major surgery and recovery is going to be super hard, and then 2, you're going to be losing a lot of blood. I'm not going to be able to lift Cohen up for a while. Like getting him in and out of his crib is going to be hard because he's 17 months and he still sleeps in his crib. So when I'm by myself, it's going to be very difficult. That's really my main reasons why I'm nervous. And also just like it's major surgery, and it's not going to be as fast as it was last time because it's not an emergency. It's planned. But there are some cons, like I said, like it's planned so you'll know when you're going to have your baby. You're going to know what day it's coming. You can have someone come and watch your kids if you have kids already. But then also, like, I'm going to probably have to be in the hospital for like a couple of days, which sucks because I'm usually never away from my kids and they've never been away from me more than a few days, because I think Salem's only been away from me when I gave birth to Cohen, and Cohen's never been away from me for like days like that. So I'm kind of nervous because he's already been so clingy to me, and I just think he knows that like another baby's coming and he has to share his mommy. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm like on the fence about it. And I wanted to try for a VBAC because obviously recovery is easier, quicker. But at this point, I'm not sure if the baby is going to be here before my scheduled C-section, since I'll be 39 weeks on Friday. But if he's not here by Monday, I'm mentally just preparing for a C-section. So we'll be okay. Either way, I'm okay with either option. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just go for a C-section, so when I go into labor and have like a VBAC, if I did, I wouldn't be as nervous thinking about all the fears, which I'm trying not to. I'm trying to think positive thoughts and like, it's gonna be fine. I've done this before. Salem was a vaginal delivery. Cohen was almost a vaginal delivery, but his heart stopped beating, so we had to have a C-section with him. So that was a little traumatic. It's mentally harder like the second time you have a C-section because you're more aware of like what's going on, and it's not going to be as fast. It's going to be like quick, I guess, but not as quick as like an emergency. Hoping for the best. God knows what I need, and I trust that the Lord will put me in the right headspace and give me the right delivery no matter what situation we're in. Other than that, my birth plans just really, I just go with the flow. Like with Cohen, I was so prepared to have a natural birth, you know, no epidural. Everything went the opposite direction. I think I got like 9 centimeters with him, and I didn't know I was 9 centimeters at the time. I thought maybe I was already just like a 6 centimeters, because when I had checked in, I was only like 3 centimeters. And then everything just started going really fast, and I was in so much pain. I was like, I need my epidural because I'm about to lose my mind. I didn't know I was 9. They didn't check me till after, and not even 30 minutes after I got my epidural, I was 10 centimeters. So I had asked them to pop my water because my water never broke with him. And I kind of regret that decision. So if I do go into natural birth this time, I'm not asking them to pop my water or anything, because that sent him into like shock or something. I don't remember what happened. Obviously it was happening so fast, it was just too much for me. And that, I think that's pretty much my birth plan, just going with the flow. I'm open to both deliveries at this point. I still plan on bringing like some headphones or something to keep my mind focused, and some essential oils, so if I do have a C-section, I don't have to smell all the chemicals or like medical supplies or whatever, and not get nauseous as well, because if you've had a C-section, you know it'll make you feel nauseous. But I think any kind of birth honestly makes you feel nauseous because your body's going through so much stuff. So I'm gonna try to get some extra essential oils like peppermint, because I already have lavender. I just gotta remember to pack it. And then my birth plan, I feel like this pregnancy's been smooth. I haven't had any more ultrasounds since the anatomy scan, which is pretty normal, I think. At my last, not my last appointment, but the appointment before, they're like, his butt is over here, his head's down. He just hasn't like got down in your pelvis yet, because obviously you're not ready for him to come out. I think I have one more appointment this Friday before my scheduled C-section. So if he's not here by then obviously I'm just gonna have a C-section, and I might film a little birth vlog. I've never done that before, but if it's a planned C-section, I might do a little birth vlog, because that's gonna be interesting. And then I would be like, every birth that I've had has been so different each time, which is so crazy to me. But it's been pretty good up to now. Sleeping is horrible. I'm ready to not be pregnant because I am a stomach sleeper, and I've been sleeping on my sides. Like, I literally put 2 pillows like this because I don't have a, like a, what are they called? A nursing pillow? No, not a nursing pillow. A pregnancy pillow. I don't have one of those. So I just literally sleep on 2 pillows, and then I have 2 pillows up like this on my head. And that was pretty comfortable, honestly, because the pillows are comfy. But now that I'm just so big, he was sitting so weird last night. I could not get comfortable. I just tossed back and forth. It was a long night last night. So other than that, it's been good, but like sleeping has not been the best. I haven't really been sick or anything other than obviously we have a stomach bug, but like other than that, I was feeling a little nauseous last week, but that could probably be because I think I had a little bit of the stomach bug, but I'm not 100% sure if it was a stomach bug. I was just feeling nauseous like for 3 days straight, and I was like, is this a sign of labor? Am I gonna go into labor soon? But I haven't really felt like labor yet, so I don't think it was labor. I'm trying not to think about labor too much, because I'm like, if I think about it too much, I'm probably not gonna go into labor, because Cohen, those last few weeks with him, not even like the last few weeks, but like the last week, I was just so anxious and ready for him to come. I was like prepared to have a natural birth, and he did not come till 40 weeks and 2 days, and I was just kind of over it, and I was so swollen with him. And this time, thankfully, I don't think I'll look as swollen as I did with him, but I'm also still 38 weeks. But those last few weeks with Cohen, I got so big, my feet could not fit in any of my shoes. Everything looked good. My blood pressure is good. I've been trying to eat a little bit better and not eat as much with this one because I don't want to be too big, but you know, it is what it is. I'm like, he'll be out soon, and hopefully the baby weight will go with him. And I'm kind of nervous that he's going to be bigger than Cohen, because Cohen was pretty average, but he was bigger than Salem, and I'm like, this one's probably going to be bigger than Cohen, because I've already gained 43 pounds. And with Cohen, I gained 50 pounds at the end, and I'm just like, that's crazy, because I'm a small person, if you know me. It's just crazy to think that I gained that much. With Salem, I only gained 38 pounds, so I'm like, this boy's gonna be big. I will say I have had a couple of cravings, and I feel like I crave chocolate, like chocolate milk. I drink at least 1 or 2 cups a day of chocolate milk, and I'm like, wow, that's probably why I've gained so much. Chocolate, Reese cups, chocolate milk, anything that's like chocolatey ice cream, I think about it and I want it instantly. Like, I just drank a cup of chocolate milk before I started recording. But that's probably like one of my main cravings lately. I haven't had anything crazy. Other than that, I don't really think I have too much to update y'all on. Other than my birth plan and like just going with the flow. I do still have a lot to do, I feel like, before he gets here, and I'm like, he could literally be here any day and I have nothing together. I do have our hospital bag packed, but like other than that, I'm still trying to get his nursery, which we're just room sharing with him right now. But I still gotta hang some stuff up, and I plan on doing that today or tomorrow. The little thing for his mobile, but other than that, once that gets here, it will be all set up. And then I'm still waiting on my new diaper bag to come in, because I have ordered it and it hasn't got here yet, and it says it can take up till the 12th, and I'll probably already have my baby if it comes the 12th. So I'm hoping it comes like today or tomorrow, preferably today, but I doubt it's gonna come today. The kids are excited. Salem's excited to be another big sister, and I'm excited to have another baby, but also scared to have them close in age. Just Salem and Cohen are almost 3 years apart, and then Cohen and Brooklyn will be 17 months apart, so I'm kind of scared and nervous, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be best friends. But other than that, I don't think I have any more updates. I'm trying to think of like what else I can talk about. I don't have like diabetes or anything. Like, I passed the diabetes glucose test, and I don't have the group B strep thing, whatever, thank God, because sometimes you can test negative and then your next pregnancy you could have it, and I have no clue like what it is, honestly, but I don't have it, thankfully, so I won't have to be put on any like medications or anything before I go into labor. I have been taking extra vitamins like magnesium and iron, just so I can have the good stuff before I lose a lot of blood. And of course I take my prenatals. And I've been trying to drink more water and liquid IV, so I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm really not as active as I would like to be, but I feel like chasing around 2 kids all the time is enough. Like, we go on walks sometimes, and our little road, because we live on a dead end, is kind of like a hill, and it is so tiring just walking up that little hill. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a hill because when you're driving it's like nothing, but when you're walking up it, it is so hard, and especially when you're pregnant and pushing a stroller or like this little car. I get so out of breath before we even get on our walk. So that's really the only exercise I've been doing. I did do a little bit of yoga in the beginning, but I haven't done it since. I feel like my days just go by like that every single day. And now that it's warm outside, we're like constantly outside. And I just like feel like I always have to sit down because I'm just so big. But other than that, I haven't really done anything to induce labor or... Well, no, I kind of just been going with the flow because, you know, I'm not going to rush it. I have 2 kids at home, and, you know, I want to make sure they're good before I go into, like, crazy labor. I do plan on breastfeeding. This is probably, like, the last thing I'm going to update y'all on, but I do plan on breastfeeding at least for a few months, hopefully. With Cohen, I breastfed for 2 months, almost 3 months, but, I was just... You know, I was kind of just over, like, being the only one that had to feed him. Even though we did give him bottles, I do plan on giving Brooklyn bottles and the boob so he can get used to bottles and boob in case I need to leave him or in case Corey needs to feed him while I'm gone or something. So, I do plan on breastfeeding it, but I also plan on bottle feeding at the same time. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it on our update. If you have any questions or... for me or anything, you can just comment them below, or if you're pregnant, like this video, and I will see you in our next one. Maybe the baby will be here, I don't know. Bye.